Rodgers is a lot of things. She's the CFO for PESCO, a large local employer. She's a Farmington city councilor. She's worked at A+ Well Service, and she spent 23 years in the banking industry. Linda has served in many positions and many boards, including San Juan United Way, Farmington Convention and Visitors Bureau, Farmington Parks and Recreation Commission, Farmington Desk and Derrick Club, and she's been the national president of the Association of Desk and Derrick Clubs. Linda was born in Colorado and graduated from Aztec High School and San Juan College. She's also a summa cum laude graduate of New Mexico Highlands University. She's strong, she's intelligent, but most important to me, she's my friend. Linda's staff at PESCO adore her and tell me she's been working entirely too hard. She hasn't had lunch today, so I'm going to stop by and steal her for a bit, and maybe we'll give her a break she needs. And some food. My conversations with Linda are always comfortable and pleasant, just like Linda. We don't really have a specific topic to cover today, but we'll probably chat about local government and local business, something we both know a great deal about. Whatever we talk about, it's sure to be a great drive. Want to see how it goes? Come along for the ride in Ken's Think Tank. Just like all my guests, Linda has never been on a talk show that also took place in a truck. So I took some time to show her around the studio. I got my truck at 505 Motorsports, and before picking up Linda, I ran by Blue Diamond Auto Spa and had them put a shine on it for me. If you're looking to be in a great looking vehicle, you can't go wrong with 505 Motorsports and Blue Diamond Auto Spa. Run by and see them. You ready for coffee?
I'm ready for coffee.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
So you obviously haven't only been in the workplace for 6 years, right?
I guess you're saying I'm old, right?
No. You're at least 29, somewhere in there.
29 is holding.
Hi.
How are you guys doing today?
Good, how are you?
I would like a mocha, a 16-ounce mocha, please.
Is that hot or iced?
Please.
2. Yeah. No whipped cream on mine.
You can put whipped cream on mine.
But whipped cream on hers.
Am I buying or are you buying?
No, I'm buying. You're the guest.
Oh, I'm the guest.
You're
I'm the
my
guest.
They were like, I hope you're taking her to lunch because she hasn't eaten yet.
It's been a crazy day today.
Oh my goodness.
So I worked at First National Bank that later became Wells Fargo.
That was like the golden from all the people that I know of from the banking world in Farmington. That was like the golden years of banking in Farmington.
It was just a wonderful place to work. And I worked there for 23 years, and I started as a teller, and I did a lot of different things, a lot of cool things at First National and Wells Fargo. And I love my history with that group of people and with that organization.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And you had a stopover at A+ Well Service there too.
I did.
So you're not new to oil and gas.
I'm not. And
at all.
A+ Well Service is celebrating their 20th year, I believe, or maybe 25 years in Farmington.
Cool.
You're going to share that. So thank you.
Okay.
And I'm going to just speak while I'm driving, or...
Sure, if you want.
No, I don't want. How about if I just drink
Okay.
and I'll eat that later?
Yeah. Perfect. Cool.
Thank you.
So very cool.
you.
Thanks, you too. We're picking you up from PESCO, where you're the CFO.
I'm the CFO.
Yeah. So what does PESCO do?
PESCO manufactures oil and gas equipment for the mainly big producers, big oil and gas producers.
Okay.
Our equipment is mainly for oil wells. It used to be that PESCO manufactured equipment for just natural gas
Okay.
wells. And several years ago, that sort of shifted, and now the equipment that we build is quite a bit more complicated. It's bigger, it's a lot more involved, it has a lot more engineering, a lot more electrical, and they're just larger units. They take
So you'll actually go out and work on your equipment. You work on other people's equipment too?
We do.
or-
We work on other.
Okay.
We work on other types of equipment, not just what we manufacture, but we work on other manufacturing
Oh,
equipment.
cool. So how many? You're actually a big employer. How many people do you employ?
Yes, we are. We have 323 employees as of today.
Dude, that's a lot of people.
I know, it is a lot of people. I love my job. I love PESCO. PESCO is a great story. It's a great small business success story.
Yeah.
Started by husband and wife in a small building around downtown Farmington.
Right.
And it's grown to be the successful operation that it is today, 47 years later. We've been in business for 47 years.
Yeah.
PESCO's a big supporter of local charities, and we sponsor teams, and we're a very generous company. The Rhodes family
Yeah.
is a very generous family.
Very good people.
Yes, good
Yeah.
people. Absolutely.
You've also been on a bunch of boards.
I have been on a bunch of boards. Actually,
Are you
this-
on any now? Right
This
now?
is the perfect place for us to be driving by. This is Ricketts Park,
Yeah.
home of Connie Mack World Series.
Right.
And in 1994, I started working in the press box, and I have worked there every year since. So from 1994 to 2017, I've volunteered my time there for 23 years.
How cool.
And I've also been involved in San Juan United Way. I was the community campaign chairperson. I was on the board, and I was president of the board for many years, probably 20 years. I've been on the Convention and Visitors Bureau board, the Parks and Recreation Commission. I've been president of the Association of Desk and Derrick Clubs, and I'm still involved in that. So,
And that was president for nationwide, right?
Right. It's an international organization, Canada and the United States. In 2015, Dan Darnell, Farmington City Councilor,
Right.
decided to move on to other things, and he resigned his position as city councilor, and Mayor Roberts needed to fill his 6-month term and put out a request for interested people to put in their name and
Right.
go through a process, an interview process. And my husband actually said, "Hey, you would be great at this. You should go for it." And I decided, that's something I would be interested in. So I and several others put in our resume and letter of interest and whatnot, and then we went through an interview with Mayor Roberts, and he put in my name for that position, and I was approved by the city council. And then one of the conditions was that I run as a candidate and go through the campaigning process, and I did that. In 2016, I was elected to serve 4 years, and I'm happily serving in that capacity now, which is great.
So what is that like being on the city council?
I have always been interested in civic affairs, and I think it's been very enlightening. I've seen the city through a different set of eyes, and there's nothing like being a city councilor. It is a lot of work, and there's a lot of different priorities from different needs in the community.
Right.
But I can honestly say that our city has some of the greatest leaders, and our group is great. We have a great group of counselors. We've got a great mayor. We've got great department heads from the top all the way down, and I've enjoyed learning about it.
I'm just thinking that, a lot of people, because there are always people on any side of a decision. There are people on either side.
Right.
Some people wanted to go one way, some people wanted to go the other way.
Right.
And when it doesn't go your way, then you're upset. Everyone's
Right.
upset.
Right.
And so from my experience, it seemed like a lot of those decisions were usually somewhat obvious.
Right.
That it could really only go one way. But that's just from being on the inside and knowing all of this stuff. And so I was just thinking that, maybe if there was some kind of like boot camp type thing to where you get exposed to that stuff for like 6 months or something.
Right,
You know, just the
right.
day-to-day, here's all the things that are going on, and here's how all this stuff works, and here's why these things happen, and here's why these things don't happen, and all that.
That's a good idea.
I think it would like help people really understand and be more helpful instead of argumentative when it comes to local government.
Right. And that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Just knowledge is power.
Yeah.
I felt like I knew a lot about city government. I didn't know as much as I thought I knew about city government and what all is involved to make a city function.
Yeah.
And not only are we functioning, we're trying to make the city beautiful with medians. We're trying to expand our parks and make them beautiful, and we're trying to put in new infrastructure. The 20th Street repaving project, I know everyone was really tired of that, but go down 20th. It's beautiful, and it's striped, and it's done.
Yeah.
And so just trying to bring in business, that's been a struggle, trying to bring in new business.
Yeah.
And
You
we're
know,
just-
I know that there are also some other groups, Four Corners Economic Development.
Right.
I'm not sure. I know that one is there and very active right now.
It is.
There were some other groups I was more familiar with previous that I don't know if they're still there or did they morph into there. But things like E greater than P, you know, and that group that was operating. There are some groups that are doing some of those things, but do you think that maybe me being a marketing guy, I'm talking to local business owners, there are a lot of local business owners that don't truly understand so many things and how to be successful. You know, they have a product, it's a good product. They have a service, it's a good service, but they don't really understand business and they don't really understand marketing. And do you think that maybe some of our economy, our local economy, would be in better shape if some of the local business owners really understood how to harness what we already have here? I mean, oil and gas is hurting right now.
It is.
But
It is.
we've got a lot of people that this city supports and a lot of people with jobs making really decent money.
We do.
So there is a market here.
There's a market here. I think that the oil and gas industry certainly is dwindling here. We're a mature basin,
Yeah.
and I just think that our economy has really shifted into a more of a retail hub. But we have a lot of opportunities as well. We have beautiful parks. We have beautiful outdoor recreation opportunities. Let's take the lake, for example. What the city council did last year for the lake has been a huge...
Yeah, that went over really well.
It's been a huge deal.
Yeah.
And we expanded the beach this year, and we added some other amenities, and there's other plans for future expansion there, or thoughts, I should say. But I think that we have a lot of opportunity with outdoor recreation. The last weekend was the rock crawling competition here, and that brings in a lot of people, and they stay in hotels, and they eat in our restaurants, and they shop here, and they see the beauty of this. Pinion Hills Golf Course, a great golf course here. That is still one of the top golf courses in the country. And we've got just all sorts of things right here in Farmington. But to your point about business owners knowing how to market and how to take their ideas and move forward, most entrepreneurs have an idea, and they're really, or a skill, and they're really good at that. They don't necessarily have the business, and they don't have the desire to run the business end of it or the marketing end of it. And that's where you come in, right, for the marketing piece.
Right.
But I think the college does some things with the incubation center.
They do.
And that's been a real success. And they, for free, if a business needs help with financials or projections or a business plan, they can go to the college and get that help for free,
Yeah.
which is amazing.
Yeah, it is really cool.
But I think there's all these resources that we have that maybe people don't really know about.
I've always just wondered, what kind of real, actual economic impact would be made by just taking the businesses that we already have here
Yeah.
and boosting them into a better level of success.
Oh, it would be phenomenal.
Yeah, because I see a
Phenomenal.
lot of them that they're valid businesses and they're struggling.
Right.
And I just think, oh man, if they were actually bringing in and paying taxes on what
Yes.
they were worth,
Yes.
then and then multiply that by all of the ones just I know about.
Right.
Right.
And you work with a lot of small business. I know that you've helped us with our marketing effort at PESCO, and I think it's really important to not overlook that as a key component of
Right.
a business. And
Well-
marketing is not what I thought that it.
Right.
It's not what I thought either.
Right. I have an affinity for local business owners because they're entrepreneurs.
Right,
So
right.
as an entrepreneur,
Right.
I know what they're dealing with, and they have to deal with everything
Everything, yes.
all
Yes.
the time, and it encompasses the vast majority of your life. And
Yes. and
and-
you know that if you don't make a call or sell a product or
right.
collect on a receivable,
Yeah,
you
I don't
know.
eat.
That's you.
Yeah, that's on me.
You're not going to eat.
Exactly.
You know what? I have an accountant friend, and she went to a seminar a couple of years ago and was shocked when the instructor said, if you're not on Facebook, your business is going to be gone in, say, 10 years. It's like, really? An accountant needs a Facebook page?
Yeah.
Yes, an accountant needs a Facebook page.
Yeah, because an accountant needs clients, and in order to get clients, you need to find clients. And
Right,
Facebook is where the people are.
right.
That's really all Facebook is. It's
Right.
just a place to find the people.
So with that in mind, with this digital age and this people not really using phone books and all of that
Right.
anymore, do you think that are local businesses at a disadvantage if they don't have a Facebook page?
Oh, definitely.
Even a restaurant or
Especially a restaurant.
really?
Yeah, if you're a restaurant and you're not doing online customer reviews and have a Facebook page, you're hurting. Yeah. What else do we want to talk about? Basket weaving?
I don't know anything about basketball. I've never done that before. Licking my whipped cream off of my coffee cup. That's going to be nice. Nice.
I'll just save that one for my private collections.
You do that. Thank you so much. This was really fun.
It was
Glad I
fun.
could help out. Thanks for lunch. I'll be back.
Chatted with you.
I know.
Forever.
We'll have to do this in a less stressful
Yeah.
way. Do you want to have a cookie?
Well, that's okay.
No, I really don't. Seriously.
Hey.
Would you like to break off part of it, please? Would you?
Sure.
I know I can't eat it. It feels very dense.
Oh, wow. It's really thick, isn't it?
Please take some. And then take my coffee cup. Thank you so much. You're awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, I appreciate you very much.
We have to... Well, I was going to do this part.
Beautiful. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.